Hey guys, Travis here.
And the Freak Joe.
And we're continuing on through our freaky cemetery tour here in Wisconsin. And we made it to Oak Hill Cemetery out in Janesville, Wisconsin.
Yep. Seems like it's the middle of nowhere.
It seems like it, but it's so big.
It is a ridiculously sized cemetery. Founded in 1851. Mm-hmm. This cemetery is allegedly 85 to 90 acres. It's got about 24,000 plots that have been used, which is about half of the capacity of the acreage that they have, which is just wild.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And if you guys saw from the intro of this video, the church, I guess they're going through some restorations right now to fix it up and everything. But yep. It's actually really nice looking.
Yeah, built in 1899. It is a neo-Gothic chapel, which is pretty cool.
I'm going to back up here so we can let the guy out.
Yeah. So, but this is a pretty exciting one. It should be one of the larger cemeteries we covered on this trip, and one of the oldest, I think.
Yeah, I think it's definitely going to be in the area because you said the church was open in 1881.
Church is 1899, founded in 1851.
Gotcha, awesome. So, because it is a bigger church, we're going to kind of drive through it, show you guys kind of the area. And obviously, if we see anything really cool, we'll get out and we'll get like closer look at it and everything like that. But yeah, like I said, we got about 80 acres to cover, and we'll do our best to see as much cool things as possible. As far as hauntings, we found maybe like one or two big things.
Yeah, so there is a woman that people see at night. She seems to be dressed in white or is ghostly, and then also some orbs or flashing lights. There is some speculation that maybe it's just a statue that people are seeing of a woman in white, and then the lights that kind of cover her. But you never know. Also footsteps. People hear footsteps while they're walking through here, which is creepy.
Yeah, so we'll go ahead and check it out. I mean, just by looking right now, I can see a couple looks like in-ground mausoleums.
Mm-hmm. I love those.
So we'll take a gander, we'll drive around, we'll look at some cool things, and like I said, if we see anything really, really cool, we'll try to get a close-up look for you guys and all that. So, Joe, if you're ready, I'm ready to start cruising through Oak Hill Cemetery.
I'm ready.
Okay. I want to look at this one mausoleum over here that I think has the information on it.
Yeah, I don't see anything. I'm sure it has something somewhere. It is interesting how cattywampus all of the graves seem to be. Well, gravestones, I should say. Must be some pretty soft ground.
I would have to think so. And especially, you kind of see that more like when you get up on the hills and stuff like that. Seeing stuff like this is kind of cool. Like this is like there's like a barrier around this section.
It's almost like
a family.
Right. That's just what I was gonna say. Crosby. Interesting. Kind of like that. Probably helps with erosion and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So the other interesting thing is that this cemetery is next to another cemetery, Mount Olivet.
Which I think we actually visit a Mount Olivet in the Illinois tours.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah. Or actually could have been Indiana. I think that was a pretty big cemetery too.
Yeah. It seems like a very popular name for a cemetery, Mount Olivet. Some very old gravestones there, which is neat. Oh, a nice bench. Thurner. That's really interesting. Oh, that's fascinating. Sorry. So Sherry Thurner, and it looks like that person died and was buried in 2019. Was the name of the person who has the blog for the cemetery. So like she was the historian who would give tours.
Oh,
I'm betting it's the same person.
that's very possible.
So that's wild.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess she's not giving tours anymore.
These rows of white and everything, I think those are military.
I bet they are.
Yeah. You want to get out and look at that?
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Makes more sense than that. All right. Yeah, we got Anson Rogers here. This is another cool little plot. So that's fun back there. You'll recall last year we looked it up. There was a society of people who would do the you'd like pay a fee for your life insurance or whatever, and then you would get a big log gravestone, headstone. So kind of neat. Now we're gonna go over here, check out this potential military cemetery. It's interesting because this is not the same, I don't think, as the Veterans Memorial Cemetery that is over here. Santa Maria. Interesting.
40 years old.
Ugh, young.
I know there's a reason for everything, but I keep hearing things like crackling, and I've seen some stuff falling out of the tree.
Right?
Remind me, I want to look at what this means.
Dude. Gotcha. GAR, Grand Army of the Republic.
Oh, there we go. Thank you.
Yep. So this must be a Civil War cemetery.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
See, and you could tell, like, and I don't know, like, who does it, but a lot of them, like, they look newer, especially that Joseph Durkee.
Oh yeah.
Compared to like one like James Fitch.
Right.
Or Eli James Fitch.
Yeah. I wonder if people were like, what's the word I want to use? Reinterred?
That sounds right.
Or if it's just a restored headstone. Especially what? Sorry.
I think it was like an internment, like reinterment.
Gotcha. This is interesting. 1962. Lived a long time.
Yeah, New York Cavalry, Wisconsin Infantry, Illinois Infantry.
Yeah. It's interesting that they have this, like, these pillars that set it off. Fascinating. That was really cool. Kind of want to look at this one now. Oh, another one. 1918.
It's interesting that's like facing the opposite direction too. I guess it's the cruise section.
I don't know what's going on with this. There we go. Yeah, seems like the Cruz family. Burial and Little. Some of this footage is going to be unusable. Yeah. Thank goodness editing exists. Well, I wonder if that's the deal. I wonder if they're buried out here, like close to, because that person looks like it was the same type of headstone. And then I wonder if they put him here to have the family.
I can see that.
Yeah, be kind of neat.
See, that's what's there's no name on this one.
Yeah.
Unless it's on the top, I know sometimes they put it on the top. It looks like it used to.
Yeah.
I don't know if the camera can pick it up. Sometimes cameras can pick up things I can't see, and I wish I knew why.
No, I'm not
Because you
seeing
can
it.
kind of see the name, something was not written on there.
Yeah. I don't know. It's weird. But, man, you can just see how massive the cemetery is just
Yeah.
by looking around here.
Well, we hop in the car and drive a little bit more and see the back of it.
It's interesting just how many military graves seem to be here.
Mm-hmm. One of the cool things that like you kind of see throughout this cemetery, and we kind of brought it up over the course of all of our vlogs, is how different these stones are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
Especially that, I don't even know what that would be made out of, but that lighter one that's right here.
Yeah, probably this one right here.
Yeah.
I would think marble or limestone. As opposed to like granite or something. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. I was thinking limestone. Limestone sounds right.
Right? Wild. Peace. It's kind of wild that this cemetery will likely be in use for another century at least, considering the size of it and how many plots they have left.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've yet to see like where we're potentially getting into the new ones yet. Everything still looks old.
Yeah.
I'm trying to look, but I'm not seeing a statue with a.
Yeah, I haven't seen one either, unless it's the one that we saw over at Mount Olivet. But that would be weird, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I don't even. Honestly, like the way this is, the way the roads are here, and how everything is like kind of like intertwined, it's possible that maybe we could be in Olivet right now.
Right.
You know, it's
That's true. We really have no way to tell, frankly. Dr. O. Sutherland. No, QO. Weird.
Yeah. See, again, like that looks like a stack of logs.
Oh, yeah. Oops. Come on. What are you doing? Figure it out.
Catherine Rice, wife of was that Krista Johnson?
Yeah. I wonder if it's supposed to be like Christopher, like short for Christopher. Unless these people were like, hey, let's name our kids Christ.
Right. That's why I'm like, I don't know. Maybe they'll go for that. Maybe they won't. But
Yeah.
1820. Was that 1848 to 1924?
Yeah.
Not seeing the husband though.
Yeah.
I mean, there's Chris down over here, but
Right. I don't know.
interesting. Tis.
That's interesting, having that grave between those trees.
Yeah. I think the tree had to have grown around it, right?
Yeah. But you get the feeling that it kind of like had to have happened on purpose, just because of that is a huge family plot of Watsons. Wow. Scavlum. Neat names. Like you feel like it must have happened on purpose because otherwise you would take the trees down before it got big enough to disrupt the stone, right?
Mm-hmm. That's what I would think. If I like lucky enough where it grew around it, and to them it probably meant something at that point.
Right.
Let's see if we can show a little bit of footage of the church and yeah. Also, I don't know where we're at anymore.
Yeah, I'm completely lost. Seems very popular. This is like the third one I've seen where the stone is framed by the trees. I'm also intrigued by this like prairie restoration. That's pretty cool. I mean, if you're gonna do it, cemeteries.
Well, I know, because we read how like there were tours that were done here and everything, so they almost made it kind of like a like the Indianapolis cemetery we did.
Yeah. Almost like
for people to come and visit, and I mean obviously having picnic tables and benches everywhere, and
right. I really think more cemeteries should be like that. I really like the idea. Father's car. McClune. Sorry, I gotta stop reading things jaunty like. Oh, here we go. This is that mausoleum we were talking about. Or no, it's back there, isn't it?
There's a couple.
Yeah.
There's just no names on them. That's the thing.
Right.
So like the one that's back there that you're looking at, has like those like metal hinges on it.
Mm-hmm.
To where like the one over here just looks like a solid entombment.
Right.
It's just like but yeah, I mean it's so old. Like there's no names on them and everything, and especially this one over here that you're looking at has that growth on top of it. So it's just like the other one.
Yeah. You kind of wonder. Come on. You kind of wonder if it has like stuff underneath that growth.
Mm-hmm.
Intriguing. I'm intrigued.
I believe if it did, they would have cleaned it off.
Yeah. Yeah. So here's the chapel.
If I can pull up over here.
Beautiful. I mean, beautiful place. If I were Goth, I'd want to get married here. But I wonder if the restoration's done. I don't see any work happening.
See if I can get up to sit without fucking up my car. Getting the tires. I don't want to be a douche. But it is a nice cemetery.
Mm-hmm.
Can't turn there, so I guess up the hill we go. I guess I could turn there. I won't. Up there we go.
I appreciate. Oh, that's probably where they bring in the whatchamacallit, body, the casket.
Oh, in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's another big family plot. And a bunch of other really old graves. 1904, 1908. It's just wild.
Alright guys, so Oak Hill Cemetery, huge.
Yeah, enormous cemetery. Beautiful, serene, really a nice place.
Yeah, and it always fascinates me, like when we do things like this and we see the old stones, like, the people who passed away in like the mid to late 1800s, like the amount of work that went into like the design of these stones. I mean, because that stuff's like has to be done by hand.
Oh yeah, especially back then.
Yeah. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, we just kind of car toured it because it's such a big cemetery. We wanted to get as much as we can out of it. And yeah, make sure you check out the rest of the videos that's going along with this series. Like I said, we're traveling Wisconsin and bringing you all the vlogs and creepy cemeteries that we could find and we could do. So make sure you do like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so when these are released, they're happening.
Yeah, and if you've ever been here, share in the comments. Tell us what you thought of it. Tell us, did you see the white lady? Did you see the orbs? We didn't, but we're here at like 8 in the morning. So
I hear, there's like I heard like crackling and stuff and everything, but it's probably just trees and stuff like that. So another thing that's really cool that I've never really seen any other cemetery we've been to is the amount that there's actually workers out here.
Yeah, it's a busy day.
Yeah, so preservation's awesome out here at the cemetery, and I mean for good reason. It's huge.
Yeah.
So, guys, again, thank you for watching. As always, I am Travesty,
And I'm the Freak Joe.
and thank you for coming along with us on this cemetery tour of these